straight online. I made a mistake there. We were supposed to be here, but we were in the straight thing. Hi, good evening. And I was just about to put out my cigarette. Good evening. It's Friday. I haven't got set up. Look, lights. It's Friday, the 3rd of January, and I'm here in Spain. This is Class A plus English. My name is Brian, and we're going to continue tonight with the game Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I think this is the 5th stream that we've done. So, what's happening? I hope you're well. I hope it's all good. It's the weekend. I'm a bit confused with the days at the moment, you know, with all the holidays and everything. Of course, in Spain here, it's still kind of Christmas time because in Spain, we celebrate the Three Kings, which is on Monday, which is the big day when the kids get the presents from the three wise men, etc. All right, good, yeah. I'm glad I wasn't doing anything too bad there. Anyway, I've been playing a lot. We were playing last night, and it was kind of a strange stream last night because we've been playing Hercule Poirot on the Murder on the Orient Express. What happened? There's been a murder, funnily enough, a guy called Ratchet, an American, and then we discovered this woman who had passed out in the bathroom, and she wasn't dead. She wasn't a victim, but I don't know, maybe she's been drugged or something. And we investigated her, and we found out that she was she's an American cop. She's an American police officer. Yeah, not a police woman, a policeman, a police officer, Spanish students. Okay, very typical mistake there. So we're going to just jump into it, and we're going to start playing. So last night was a bit strange because it was a bit unusual because it was kind of like a side quest or whatever, or it is a side quest. We went off the Orient Express, and the police officer was explaining to us about a kidnapping. A little girl had been kidnapped in Massachusetts in the USA, and yeah, she was talking about her investigation. She went to the house. We questioned the nanny, the au pair. The parents are there. The father, the Armstrongs is the family. I've forgotten their names, but their name is the Armstrongs. And, you know, of course, they're a bit upset. So last night we got some information from the nanny. It looks like a guy called Noah Garrity was using the nanny and is responsible for the kidnapping. So let's jump into it. Let's get started. I hope you're well. Sit back, relax. This channel is Class A plus English. My name is Brian. I'm an English teacher here in Spain, and I'm playing video games. And I'm kind of a story-driven games, right? And what I'm doing is kind of explaining vocabulary, expressions, taking it easy. So hopefully it's good for students who are learning English, but also if you just enjoy a who done it. Yeah, if you enjoy a murder mystery, sit back, relax, pour a glass, and we can get started. So where are we? Okay, here we go. Hang on, I need to change the options, yeah, because I was setting it up earlier. We need to go, video full screen. Video full screen. Tick full screen. Okay, apply. Yes. Back. And just let me go on to, hang on. Close a couple of things down that are open I should have done earlier, I know. We go to the game, and we go here. So this is a new channel, you know, I make mistakes sometimes, so if this happens, if I mute the sound and I forget to turn it off. Forgive me. Bear with me. It usually just takes a minute or so, yeah? All right, let's get going. We're going to continue. So, we have discovered stuff. This is the detective. This is the nanny, the au pair. This is the little girl that has been kidnapped. And the nanny was telling us about a cabin in the forest. Does she say anything to us? No, she's so ashamed. She's saying nothing. This is the father. See you later, guys. And they live in a pretty cool house. Check this out. Very nice. They're living in Massachusetts. There's a song, isn't there, by the Bee Gees or something, Massachusetts, but I'm not going to try and sing it, so don't worry. So basically, I went to the house because there was kind of a clerical error. They had lost the information from the nanny. But you know, being a smart cop, I figured out some stuff. So what we need here is the map. Yeah, look. Now, what did she say?
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
All right, so let's have a look on the right here. Suzanne Moreau, the French nanny, she said, I don't really remember the road, but I know that we left town, then crossed 2 bridges and some thick woods. Then we passed a cornfield on the left, then just trees, more trees. Finally, we stopped outside a cabin. This is the town here. And so they were having dinner. It was Valentine's night. And she said he got a... Oh, right. So, again, this is another thing. Hercule Poirot, when I think Hercule Poirot, I think like the 1920s, you know, like kind of between the First World War and the Second World War. But this game is set in 2023. We set off from Istanbul on our journey to Paris. There's a snowstorm. The train is stuck in snow. We can't move, and it's a typical device by Agatha Christie. Strangers stuck somewhere. They cannot move. There's a murder. Everyone becomes a suspect. So let's look what she says. We left town, then we crossed 2 bridges. I see a lake here. I see a river. I see a river. Okay, it's 1 bridge. 2 bridges. Some thick woods, then past a cornfield on the left. Then trees and trees, and we finally found the cabin because she was having dinner with her boyfriend, who is a major suspect. And he got a phone call or he got a text message during dinner, and then she said that they drove to a cabin in the woods. Is this it?
Doesn't really match.
This is the cornfield, right? Look. Rural area cultivations, yeah. Forest parks, cultivations. There's a lot of farming going on here. 2 bridges. Nothing over here. 1, 2. On the left. Nothing over there.
Probably not here.
No, it's on the right. Bridge. Look. Bridge. Cornfield. Forest.
I got it. The cabin has to be here.
Okay, cabin in the forest, everybody.
That cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
Me too. Look at the top right. Look at the mother is looking. Mrs. Armstrong. She's pregnant, and of course she's very upset because her child has been kidnapped. Kidnapped, yeah, to be kidnapped. All right, look, March 29th, 2019, 10 p.m. Okay, we have driven. We've driven to. Let's have a look.
Okay, here is this famous cabin. Let's
Famous cabin.
investigate.
Okay, look, I have a flashlight. I have a torch. Lanterna, no? Spanish. Ooh, everybody out in the woods. Kind of spooky, yeah? Okay, good. She left the car lights on, definitely. Oh, there's nothing to do there. There's the cabin. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Hello? Who are you? Are you out there? Okay, it's just an owl. Relax, Brian.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
True. This is very true. We don't have a warrant. She's a cop. It's a very old cabin, isn't it? It's like kind of something from Red Dead Redemption 2, you know? There's weird people out in the swamps in Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's look around. Let's take a look around. Hello?
That window is too high to see through.
The disadvantages of being small. What's this? Ooh, it's an axe. Or you could say it's a hatchet. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between an axe and a hatchet. Can I use it? No? Keep looking. Oh, the owls, man. The owls have been talking to me. But I'm sworn to secrecy. Okay, what's going on? Ooh. Okay, these are these collectibles. Like, we're going to see, I'm sure at some point we're going to meet Hercule again. He has the most magnificent mustache. I don't know what the point of these is, but anyway, it's just
Help
kind of
yourself, Joanna. You earned it.
a collectible that we find in the game. I don't know if there's any to complete the game, you know what I mean? Kind of spooky, eh? Out in the woods. Would you like to live here? Would you like to live out in the... Well, where are they? Massachusetts. It's not that far from the cities. Yeah, it's close to New York and stuff, right? Boston. Hi, Armac. It might be a bat in the woods. I think it's an owl. I think it's an owl. Oh, what's going on?
That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
Right, what have we got? Back. Move. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I've got the cough. She's wheeling it over. Remember, you don't have a warrant. Is it legal to do this? I don't know.
Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately.
Mac. Empty wine bottles. No!
Ugh, an old hunting trophy. Starting to
Ugh.
molt.
The head of the deer is mounted on the wall, but it's molting. Molting is like when animals lose their hair, you know, like in the summertime, a dog or a cat, they start to molt. M-O-L-T, to molt. It's the wine. What about the wine? So close, but so far. God damn it, we need to break in. Oh, look, Fluffy. So, we learnt yesterday that the kidnappers took the child and her favorite toy, Fluffy.
It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here,
Fluffy.
the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin.
Search for traces of Noah. Enter the cabin. So I suppose you could say this is, excuse me, probable cause. This is Moreau's mother. She was in the coma. There. I watch videos on YouTube sometimes, these American cop videos, and they always kind of like stop a car and then they go, "We smell marijuana, it's probable cause," you know, and like they say it every time for everybody, and this probable cause gives them a reason to enter the car, you know, to search the car. And it seems to be such a trick in America.
Noah brought Suzanne to this dump on Valentine's Day? What a romantic.
Yeah, don't be so judgmental, please. Maybe he's just doing his best. Run, run, run.
The door is solid and the lock is new. The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door.
Alright, so you know what we have to do, right? Maybe if we go back. I kind of like this with the game, that sometimes you see something and it doesn't work, but then later on you can kind of go back. This should work, I reckon. I think.
Perfect for attacking doors.
A maul. A maul, I would call it an axe or a hatchet, not a maul. Okay, so so I like it in this game that you can kind of see something, it doesn't work, and then you, like later on you can go back and you can kind of use it like just what we did. Okay, let's find out. Ah, shit. Okay, everybody, be right back. Excuse my language. Give me 2 seconds. I've had a problem here. Duke. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just spilled a glass of juice and it nearly went onto my computer. Yeah, and I have previous history of doing this stuff. Oh my god! But it's okay. It missed. One morning I was teaching a class online. I'm an online most of my lessons are online, and it was like 8:30 in the morning. And I had a big mug of coffee. You know the really big mugs. And I picked it up, and for some reason I just spilt it right over my laptop. And the laptop died. And that was the end of the laptop, you know, and that is kind of a stressful moment for me. Everything's okay though, I think. All right, sorry. Excuse my language there. I was speaking in Hiberno English. It's an Irish expression for, oh my God, the little people, what are they doing? I must have annoyed them because I did not leave out bread for them last night or something like that. It's the little people who do this stuff, okay? Oh, okay, nearly a disaster. Let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? Let's just kick in the door, please. Have I put the game on? I'm going to learn to do this at some point, everybody. You see, this is a very typical thing that I do as well. I go onto a different camera and I forget.
Look at that.
I think it's working. Yeah, everything's good.
No need
Okay.
for a warrant.
We can sit back and relax. She's doing her probable cause thing. No need for a warrant. I thought in America there's always need for a warrant. What do we got?
Some people seem to have played here before.
Cards, a deck of cards, a couple of bottles. Looks like a fun night. More bottles. These people are degenerates. What's that? So this is really strange for Hercule Poirot. It's way different than the previous game I played, which was a very kind of traditional Hercule.
The stove is cold. Nobody's
In the
been
1920s. Here we are. So I would call this like maybe a side kind of mission, really, isn't it? Like, you know? I quite like it, though. This game is pretty cool.
I wonder what they were used for.
Okay, anything else? Looks like a hangman's noose. Cards. Okay, we're in the room. Ugh, it's molting. The deer's head mounted on the wall. It's a hairbrush.
That's a woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all?
Suzanne is Suzanne Moreau was the French au pair looking after Daisy, I think the kid's name is. What's this?
This bottle comes from the Blue Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon. There was a film. And I can't remember the film, and there was a bar called the Blue Lagoon. Fluffy! Fluffy!
It's Fluffy, no doubt about it.
Fluffy! My friend! Hang on 1 second, we need to do something here. Yeah, go on to Firefox. Let's go YouTube. Ween. Fluffy. Bit of country and western here by a band, an American band called Ween. Very good band. Fluffy.
Fluffy, furry buddy chewed his leg on the porch. On the porch.
Anyway, it goes on there.
She sits here with me on the porch.
Alright, okay. Fluffy, my furry buddy. Nice song. That's a fantastic album. Ween, they're an American kind of rock band, I suppose you'd call them, but they did an album of country and western.
It's Fluffy, no doubt about it.
Fluffy, furry buddy. He looks a bit dirty, yeah? Dirty Fluffy. Okay, that means we have to move everybody. Ooh, what's this? Fantastic.
I've earned a gold mustache.
I've earned a gold mustache. On the porch. Now, what is a porch? Actually, we're in a good place for this, for that song. This is the porch. This would be the porch of the cabin. You'd sit on your porch and sing songs about Fluffy, your furry buddy. Okay, we're missing something. Something's going on. Where are we? Any skis? Skis. They look old. I don't know what you call those. Snowshoes? So we're in the mountains. What's it? Yeah.
The floor is scratched and worn in this area.
Hmm.
The sofa must have been moved a lot.
Ow. Oh. Yeah. Look. Hiding. Hiding something, everybody. I'm really stressed after that computer thing. Hang on, sorry. There's some things I can't do on YouTube because the algorithm will it doesn't like it, such as smoking, you know, and I can't do it. So I'm going to turn off the camera while I calm my nerves. After that, oh my God, give me a second, okay? So, what are we going to do? Okay, I can't do it at the moment. All right. Okay, it won't let me. I need to roll a ciggy. Game. Okay. All right. What are we? Sorry, I'm killing the tension here, aren't I? We found a door.
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
Booby trap. Booby trap. Booby trap, everybody. Let's have a look what that word means. A booby trap. Can anybody know what booby trap means? Booby trap is like a device. So she opened the box and there was a booby trap. Let's see if we can find it. A trap for the unwary or unsuspecting. A pitfall. Again, something to... You make an error. A concealed explosive device contrived to go off when with some harmless-looking object is touched.
Booby trap.
Booby trap. Someone had rigged, they'd set up a booby trap that blew up the car when the engine was started. We set a booby trap by balancing a bucket of water on top of the toilet so that it would fall on him when he came in. Yeah, you often see this with booby traps. Okay, so booby trap. This is a booby trap. Sorry, I'm killing the tension again, aren't I? Right, what do? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 1, 5, 5, 4, 5. 1. No, hang on. 2. Yeah, we're going to do this. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. Two. Owls. What are we supposed to do here? What? I think you're supposed to match them up, right? Oh, man. I know. Two. It wasn't one. What the hell is this? It's a bomb. What am I supposed to do? Ah! Press the button. So I got two choices. This one. Oh, man. Okay.
Since
We
I'm
died.
telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
So. Okay. Okay, but this could take a
Since I'm
moment. So
telling this
if you want to
story
go
to
make a
you,
cup of
Mr.
tea,
Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I
I
defused the
hate
bomb.
these things. Okay, so what did we do? Number one, yeah? Number one, pull. What did I do here? I did the middle one. Number one. Three? One, three. Okay. Two. All right. I don't understand what's happening. What is it? I don't... Button. Four. Send it back. One. Two. Three. Four. They're like pistons or something. Two. Three.
Okay, so far so good.
What?
Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would
What?
have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it.
Okay, that was more luck, everybody, than skill. Trust me.
Oh no. Daisy.
Oh no,
No.
Daisy.
I called in my discovery of the body.
She's dead.
And there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later, cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape, and went to work, looking for
This is a bit
physical
heavy,
evidence,
right?
fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
This is a bit heavy, like, for a Hercule Poirot game, right? Agatha Christie's books have been published in 100 languages, making her the most translated writer of all time. In 71, I don't know, she was given some award. Jesus, that's a bit heavy now, a child dying.
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning.
Daisy.
But I had one more stop to make.
Fluffy, my furry buddy. Nice house, though, yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is what you would call a difficult situation. It might be a fun being a cop, just running around town, harassing people for little things, but sometimes being a police officer can be serious. Of course, this is just a video game, everybody, so don't get stressed out, yeah? It's just a game. The Armstrongs. Oh dear. Jesus, that was a bit heavy, like. Yeah, right, Armand. It's pretty dark, isn't it? Like, considering the previous Hercule Poirot game, you know? Whodunits aren't really naturally, like, dark. It's not
That
a
night,
dark
I
genre.
swore to find the monster who killed that child.
Yeah, god damn it. So it's Ratchet. Because she was investigating Ratchet on the Orient Express. She was made blah 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 by the Queen, blah 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 blah. Alright. Okay, so like they've updated it for our generation, you know what I mean? Here we are. Everybody, look, it's the Orient Express.
Ratchet
Hercule!
on train? Some? How? Daisy.
This is the
She
doctor,
was awake, and
Constantine.
then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Here's Hercule with his
Oh.
magnificent
Lie still while
mustache.
I examine you. Pupils dilated.
I'm all right.
You are far from all right. You have been heavily sedated. Your pulse is very weak.
I want to be sedated.
I have to finish my story. Ratchet can't escape again. Can't escape.
Have no fear of that, mademoiselle. Ratchet will not escape.
We must hear her story. This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time.
I understand, Doctor. Thank you.
I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
Indeed it will. And I have other witnesses to interrogate. You are right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will
So she was
be
like
plenty
drugged or
of time
something,
for
yeah?
her to finish her story when she has recovered. By all means, tell me the results of your examination.
So everybody, she was drugged. We found her in the hotel. So anyway, just a quick break. Sorry, that was a bit dark. That was unexpected. Now that really was unexpected. Usually, I mean, we played a game, the Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, the first cases, and it was very kind of, you know, a typical whodunit genre. Oh, there's a murderer. Who has done it? You know what I mean? But it was just quite, you know, that was quite hard actually. That was a bit dark, definitely, as Armac said there. Yeah. But anyway, if you're enjoying this, excuse my little accident there with my fruit juice. But if you're liking this, if you like this, please press like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's very, very small, so it would really help me. And also, if this is your first time watching, go back and watch the previous episodes, but not now. Watch this first, okay? And you can catch up on the story. So who was in the room there? There was the doctor, Dr. Constantine. There was the other man was Book, who's the director of the Orient Express. He's like Hercule's friend, and the guy with the really magnificent mustache, of course, is our hero, Hercule Poirot. So the cop there, the woman who found the Daisy and Fluffy, she's been on the train, but she was drugged or something, basically, yeah? So she was recounting her story. So nationality, she is definitely American, 18, 32, or 54. Well, I reckon, everyone, I think it's highly likely that she's 32. And I would suggest that she is a private investigator, a police detective. She's a detective because we found her Massachusetts police badge. All right, we're back to normal. We're back on the Orient Express.
My
That
little
was very
Graces
strange.
did not let me down.
All right, Hercule, stop boasting. Okay, the journey. Characters menu updated. Let's have a look at the character menu. We can do a quick. I can't. Okay, we're going to talk to the doctor.
Can you estimate the time of death?
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far.
It tallies, it's correct. Yeah, the witnesses said, I think it was 1:15. Cause of death? Well, I think we know this. He was stabbed to death.
What is the cause of death?
Multiple stab wounds to the upper torso. It's
Stabbed
odd there
with
are
a
no
knife.
signs of a struggle. That might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to kill him.
It seems that Monsieur Ratchet had taken sleeping pills during the night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
Okay, so at the body there was a vape. Yeah, we found a banana vape, I think it was. And yeah, so Hercule is like, who smokes? Who smokes an e-cigarette?
Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman told me that Monsieur Ratchet didn't smoke. Can you confirm this?
I can't say without a more extensive post-mortem.
And finally, the wounds, the injuries, stab, like with a knife, and you have a wound. You often see on the news, 10 people were wounded today at the attack.
What can you tell
Ukraine.
me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all.
12?
1 or 2 are so slight as to be practically scratches. On the other hand, at least 3 would be capable of causing death. The angle of the wounds is instructive.
12?
Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see, this one, under the right armpit, it's not a deadly blow, given the depth, but a right-hander couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult than that, is it?
Right-handed,
As you said, Mr.
left-handed.
Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
Right-handed. I'm right-handed, yeah, because I write with my right hand, or I play tennis with my right hand. But there's a stab wound which is left-handed, so we have multiple killers where the body has been moved. Or they are, what's the word, ambidextrous, when you can use both? Let's go for 2.
Do we have a first and second murderer, as the great Shakespeare would put it? The first murderer stabs his victim and exits left, turning off the light. Then a second murderer comes in the dark, does not see his or her work has been done, and stabs a dead body.
Magnificent.
You think so? I'm glad.
And that's
Sounds
just
to
a
me
moustache.
little like nonsense.
Wow. Magnificent moustache.
Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
Okay, Locke. Locke is the detective. What is the best way to find out who is a vape smoker? I saw recently in the news, Belgium, I think. Belgium has banned vapes, yeah? So we have some choices. Let's look. Ask passengers if they like the taste of bananas. Ask passengers if they smoke. Offer passengers a cigarette. Hi, my name is Brian from Class A Plus English. Do you like the taste of bananas? How would you answer that question, everyone? So, do you like the taste of bananas? Ask them if they smoke. Offer them a cigarette. That's me at the beginning, yeah, because I am a smoker. Just ask them. Yeah, it's totally strange. It's a very weird question, So, do you like the taste of bananas? Maybe.
Certainly a good place to start.
Although, you know the old joke, never eat a banana and look someone in the eye. Sorry, excuse me. What's the best way to find out who is a vape smoker? Recall a conversation about vapes or cigarettes. Ask Book to remember who smokes a vape. Remember people I have seen smoking. Well, Book is useless. He's the director of the Orient Express, but he's absolutely hopeless, yeah? Recall a conversation. We haven't we haven't spoken about vapes to anyone. I guess we can remember, I think, in Istanbul on the platform, no?
Yes,
There were people smoking.
I have personally seen some passengers smoking. I just have to remember who they were.
Was it the husband and wife, you know, the one who looks like the blonde woman? I don't remember. What's the best way to find out who is a vape smoker? Ask someone who smokes a lot if they know a vape smoker. Search the suitcases of all passengers. You don't have a warrant. You are not the police anymore, Monsieur Poirot. Wait for the next station. Oh my god, the cat has woken up everybody. Hello. So yesterday on the stream in the morning, at the beginning of the stream, if you go back to the beginning, you can just hear my cat Keddy going because I don't know, she's a house cat, but she had spotted a fly or something and she was going absolutely batshit. You know how they do it, like they get the predator comes out in them, yeah. But you can hear it in the background of the video, of the stream. I say we just ask somebody who smokes a lot.
Yes, I suppose it's likely they will give me the list of who smokes what. That was easy.
Speak for yourself. The vape smoker. Continue interrogations. 12 stab wounds. Ms. Locke and Ratchet. This is the mind map. I have to keep interrogating people on the train. I'll go see those who I haven't talked to yet. So 6 people to interrogate, to question. This is the mind map of the game. We saw it in the previous games as well. What's this? Who vapes? Who smokes? I don't remember.
Well done.
We questioned her, didn't we? And she said she didn't smoke. Yeah, he smokes.
Good.
He's the guard, the conductor or something on the train. Masterman, he smokes, yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. McQueen, he's the secretary. So McMaster was the valet, the dog's body. Somebody asked me a question yesterday. He does all the jobs, basically. Now, Mr. McQueen is the secretary, and he said he smokes as well.
Right.
Pretty good.
That's the right answer.
Luckily, I played the game yesterday, because if I hadn't played it for a few days, I'd have completely forgotten that. But we need to go over here, everyone. So Miss Locke is the cop, and Ratchet is the victim, the murder victim. What are the links? Excuse me. A photo of Daisy's stuffed animal, Fluffy, my furry buddy. She's a cop, and she hid from Ratchet because we were in a hotel. If you go back to the first stream, we were in a hotel in Istanbul, and she was watching Ratchet. She was hiding. She was eavesdropping. She was listening to him. And then at the train station on the platform, she was kind of hiding, and she was Oriol, if you're watching, yeah, Oriol, my student asked me what I said this word in a previous stream. She was peeking out around the corner. She didn't want to be seen. To peek. She was peeking, yeah, to watch Ratchet. What do we got? So let's go for a photo of Fluffy, Daisy's stuffed animal. My furry buddy. Miss Locke is a police officer. Yeah, she was spying on the platform. She was peeking out and watching him. And she hid from him because look at this. Ratchet was probably immersed in shady business. Shady. Dodgy. Probably illegal. Yeah? We can say somebody, that guy, he's a bit shady. I don't trust him. He's a bit shady. I get an email, from a Nigerian prince saying that if I give them my bank account, they will give me 5 million euros. Sounds a bit shady. We might remember the rapper Eminem, Slim Shady.
I must admit I'm not right this
What?
time.
Wait, what? Animal? Yeah. Oh. Okay, sorry.
That was easy.
Okay, so what's the next one? Then we need to continue the investigation, everybody. Okay, good. This is my favorite part. Questioning people. I have to keep interrogating people on this train. I'll see those that I haven't talked to yet. So, where are we? Hang on, 1 second. I'm just getting a message there. What did I say? Oh, I pressed it again. Okay, we need to talk to the people. All right, cool. Sleep well, princess. Oh, she heard me.
How is Mademoiselle Locke,
Right.
Doctor?
Her vital signs are improving, but she is still unconscious.
I understand. Thank you for looking after her.
Okay. We need to talk to the people.
Captain Arbuthnot, I beg your pardon, but could you answer a few questions for me?
I'm grateful you found my ticket, Poirot, but now is not convenient.
I certainly didn't expect such a resistance.
This guy makes me suspicious, not just because he's British Army, but because, let's have a look at the characters. I want to explain something if you haven't seen the first episode. So here's Joanne Locke, the cop. Yeah, she's 32, she's American, she's a detective, and she's in room 105. This is our boy, Book, my friend. He's the director of the Orient Express, and he got me a cabin on the train. Here's the doctor, Dr. Constantine. He has been checking on things. This is the victim. This is Samuel Ratchet, the American businessman. Now, he has 2 employees. Where are they? No, 2 employees. So you've got Hector, 40, American secretary, smokes. And you've got this guy, Master, who's the valet, who just does everything for him. They don't like him, and especially Hector was saying, oh, I think Ratchet, the victim, I think he was shady. I think he was very dodgy. He was a very mean person. He wasn't a good person at all. Now, we just knocked on the door of this guy, Archibald Arbuthnot, whatever. He's 45. He's British. He was in the British Army, and he's in room 106. Now, this lady here is Mary Debenham, 40, British. She's an English teacher, which is a good thing. However, in the hotel and at the train station, these two were talking like they were friends. You know what I mean? And it was, they seem to know each other. Now, on the train, they have not been speaking to each other at all. Now, I suspect him because he was in the British Army. She's an English teacher, so I want to give her, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, I'm suspicious, but I can't prove it. She's an English teacher. I know exactly what she's going through, but this guy definitely, he is my number one suspect, personally speaking, yeah? Okay, now we have Caroline Hubbard, Caroline, who's the American. She has this amazing daughter, seemingly, and she was in the room next to the victim. And she didn't like him. And she said there was somebody in her room. We kind of think that the murderer escaped because there's a connecting door, like in hotels, yeah, like in train, there are connecting doors. So we were trying to work out if it was locked or bolted or not. This eccentric-looking woman is Natalia Dragmirov, who is a princess or something, but she's now the director of archaeology in St. Petersburg. Now, this guy, I don't know who he is. Rudolf Adrieni. And this is his wife. I suspect they smoke. This is the Italian Antonio who sells cars, and he's very stereotypical for the game. This is our boy Pierre Michel. He smokes, and he's the kind of guard. He saw all the stuff that happened. Freka, she's the cook. This is the barman, Jean. This is another chef from Japan. We haven't really met him since the train station. And then we have the valet of the victim, the secretary of the victim. This guy, I'm not sure who he is. Cyrus Hardman. Kind of a cool name, yeah? Hildegard Schmidt is the German. She's the assistant to the Russian princess. And Greta Olsen, who shared a room. No, she asked for an aspirin from Caroline. So she's kind of involved because she was a witness. So these are the characters on the train. So he was very negative there. He won't open the door, yeah? Which way is first class? Well, where is it? They're at the bar, yeah. Because I've been watching. A friend phoned me this afternoon. He sent me a WhatsApp this afternoon. He's like, "Oh, come out for a beer," and I was like, "No, I'm watching YouTube videos of people doing trips on the Orient Express." Now, it looks like mostly now it's not from Istanbul to Paris, but there's a kind of a shorter line from Venice, Italy, for the Americans, not Venice, New Jersey or whatever. There's a YouTube guy, a YouTuber, 17,000 euros or dollars he spent for a trip. So it's completely insane. So if anybody would like me to stream from the Orient Express, email me. You can get the email, and I can give you my PayPal details. This is my room. Okay, look. Now, notice no shower. I'm not in the really expensive rooms, yeah? And this is true with the Orient Express. You have a wash basin, yeah? If you're paying like a huge amount of money, like first class, you get a shower. But generally speaking, nope. Now, a friend was saying to me, like, well, you're going from Venice to Paris or whatever. You go from Venice to Paris, it's a 24-hour journey. You can survive without a a shower, and yeah, of course, you can wash yourself as well. But like, I mean, if you're going from Istanbul to Paris without, I don't know, maybe a lot of deodorant. But you can see these are the rooms, and if you go onto YouTube, they look very, very accurate. So this is my little what I call home at the moment. So I suggest we go to the bar, because there doesn't seem to be much to do when you're on the train like this. Even though there's this opulence, it's really basically sleeping and eating. And we're snowed in, we're stuck in snow, so
Most of the passengers pass by the bar during the day. They eat, drink, write.
Right.
Maybe I can use this information for my investigation.
Maybe I can use this for my investigation. Okay. What is the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Yeah, to write with your right or to write with your left. We can ask Mr. Faucheur to observe the hands of the passenger. Faucheur, he's the barman, basically. We can ask passengers directly if they are right-handed or left-handed. Bit suspicious, bit strange. We can ask Book, the director, if the passenger information is stored somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember. I filled out a passport. I had to renew my passport today, and I wasn't asked if I was left-handed or right-handed. It's a bit strange. Let's ask the barman, because he's watching everybody, yeah? He's watching people. They're smoking. Maybe, I don't know. Can you smoke? I suppose you have to go out. But they're drinking.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Yes, it could work. He appears to be an observant young man and serves the passengers regularly.
Okay, 1 second, everybody, because I need to do something here now. Just let me click on this. I need to go to the bathroom, so just give me a second, and I will be right back. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. All right. Let's go again. So we have to What's the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Ask everyone to hold something in their hand. Ask everyone to write something down, Can you write down your number, please? Ask everyone to reveal which hand they write on. Could you hold this, please? No. Write something. Yeah, it's got to be this one, yeah?
Good job. Yes, if I ask them to write something trivial, they may do it instinctively with their dominant hand.
Mm-hmm. What's the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Ask Mr. Mitchell, who's the guard, to keep track, to follow, to keep an eye on who is left-handed. Remember a conversation with Mr. Book. I haven't changed it, have I? Wait, sorry. This happens again, so we're going back. Like I said, I'm still learning how to do this, everybody. I still make these mistakes. Hope the sound is on, yeah? I'm getting paranoid now. 1 second. Yeah, okay, the sound should be good. I hope everything is good. If you're watching, please tell me. If you're watching live, tell me. Very professional here, very professional. I am actually very professional as a teacher, but maybe not so much as a gamer, yeah? Okay, so we can ask Mr. Mitchell, the guard, to keep an eye on, to keep track of people who are left-handed. Remember a conversation with Mr. Book, the boss, about hands of passengers? I don't think so. For people I have tested before, remember if they use their right or left hand. This is Hercule Poirot. I remember everything.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, I will remember which people use their right or left hand. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Sorry, I've turned off the camera. Again. Where are you? Turn on the camera. Sorry. Alright. Duck. Alright. Hope you're enjoying the game. If you are enjoying the game, please press like. Definitely press subscribe to the channel. I've got Sherlock Holmes next. After we play this game, we're going to change. This is our second Hercule Poirot game. And I'm really enjoying it. I really, really like it. But I've got a really good game lined up, ready for the next stream when we finish this. Although I think this is quite a big game.
Mademoiselle Debenham, I have a few questions for you.
English teacher.
Of course.
Now, like I said, I'm a bit suspicious about her, the English teacher, and the English guy, the British military guy. You see, they looked like they were friendly in the hotel and on the platform, or at least they were having conversations. And now they're just kind of, ignoring each other. Tell me about last night.
Let's start with your movements last night.
There's little to tell. I went to bed and slept.
Did you know the man who was killed?
I saw him for the first time during lunch yesterday.
Did you notice anything about him?
Well, if I believed in auras, I might say he seemed dark.
Right, this seems to be the common impression people have of the victim, Ratchet, yeah? They consider him to be a bit dark. And then, of course, with, what's her name? Locke, the cop, with the child, that was very, very dark. Okay, let's ask her to write her address down. I suppose you'd say, hey, give me your email.
Would you mind writing your address on this paper for me?
Your Insta.
Not at all.
That's it. Mademoiselle Debenham is right-handed.
Now, Miss Olsen is she's sharing a cabin with Miss Olsen, who's from Sweden, I think.
Do you recall what time Mademoiselle Olsen went to get some aspirin from Madame Hubbard?
I remember glancing at the clock. She left our room just after 10:30 p.m.
Was she away for a long time?
About 5 minutes.
That confirms what Madame Hubbard told me.
We have to be very observant here. That's part of the game here. Look how they are. What are they saying? And also, they're. Well, yeah. Just look at their behavior. Smoker?
Do you smoke by any chance?
No, I never have.
Scarlet Camino. I have no idea what this is.
Do you own a scarlet nightgown?
No, it
Kimono,
isn't mine.
no?
Who's there?
I
Kimono.
don't know. What do you mean?
You do not say, I have no such thing. You say, it isn't mine, meaning that you know who it belongs to. Am I correct?
Oh, I see. No. I woke up this morning about 5 a.m. with the feeling that the train had been standing still for a long time. I opened the door, and I saw someone in a scarlet kimono some way down the corridor. Her back was turned. It was impossible to see who it was.
I understand.
She's an English teacher, so I have the tendency to side with her. You know, I'm sure she's lovely. She's an English teacher, the best people, really. But I do have some suspicions. She might be a bit shady in her answers.
Thank you for your assistance, mademoiselle.
Continue interrogations. You there!
Mademoiselle, I am sorry to disturb you, but I need to ask you a few questions.
Are you the investigator?
Yes, I am.
We are lucky you are on the train. What do you want to know?
She has a weird voice, yeah? Okay, so this is the Swedish woman. She shares the compartment with the English teacher, but she went to Mrs. Hubbard's room to ask for an aspirin. We had this in the previous stream. Tell me.
I hear, mademoiselle, that you were the last person to see the murdered man alive.
I do not know. It may be so. I opened the door of his compartment by mistake. I was much ashamed. It was a most awkward mistake.
You actually saw him?
Yeah, he was reading a book.
And what did you do after that, mademoiselle?
I went in to the American lady, Mrs. Hubbard. I asked her for some aspirin, and she gave it to me. I usually carry extra aspirin for the refugees.
That's a Welsh accent.
I gave mine to a camp in Turkey.
I gave mine to a camp in Turkey. That's a Welsh accent, not Swedish. I gave it to a fine. My cat is looking at me like I'm an idiot. Okay, well, the story is her arms look strange, don't they? She's Swedish. We know she's Swedish. How old is she? 46. She's a nurse. She's probably the best of the lot of them. She works with refugees and all that good stuff, yeah? So, respect.
Et voilà.
I went to ask for some aspirin. That's not a Swedish accent, that's a Welsh accent. Communication door, roommate, scarlet kimono. Smoker, write her address. Communication door.
Did Mrs. Hubbard ask you whether the communicating door between her compartment and that of Monsieur Ratchet was bolted?
Yes.
Close.
And was it?
Yes.
And after that, what did you do?
After that, I went back to my compartment, took the aspirin, and lay down. That was around 10:50 p.m.
That's a Welsh accent. After that, I went back to my apartment. The English teacher.
Is there anyone else in your compartment?
Yeah, a young English lady. Very nice, very amiable.
After the train left Vinkovsky, Did she leave the compartment?
No, I am sure she did not.
Why are you so sure, if you were asleep?
I sleep very lightly.
I
I am
sleep
used to
very
waking
lightly.
at a sound. I am sure that if she had come down from the berth above, I should have awakened.
Did
Right.
you yourself leave the compartment after that?
Not until this morning.
That is a Welsh accent. Not until this morning. Okay, so she's a light sleeper.
Do you have a scarlet silk kimono, mademoiselle?
No, indeed. I have a good comfortable dressing gown of Jaeger material.
Welsh.
Do you smoke, mademoiselle?
No, I can't stand the smell of tobacco.
What's your email address?
Perhaps you will be so amiable as to write me down your address.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. Right-handed.
Mademoiselle Olsen is indeed right.
She is not Swedish. She is Welsh. Although I have to say the accents are very, what's the word, you know?
This was a very interesting conversation, mademoiselle. I thank you.
If you have any other questions, I'll be in my compartment.
I'll be in my
Like
compartment.
Mr. Poirot.
Okay, she seems really nice, yeah, but there is a contradiction there, because let's look, definitely. No. There's the two of them, yeah, the English teacher and the Swedish woman, yeah. What would be a typical Gwyneth Jones from Sweden? Gwyneth, yeah, and Jones, of course, is a very typical Welsh surname. Gwyneth Jones from Sweden. What do we got? Let's select two elements which reveal the contradiction in the testimonies of Ms. Debenham and Ms. Olsen. Okay, Ms. Olsen went to bed around 10:55. According to Gwyneth Jones, Miss Debenham slept through the night. She took some aspirin. She saw the woman. She did not leave her compartment. Slept through the night.
I do not think that's the right answer.
She went to bed.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Okay, so she went to bed. She took an aspirin?
No, not good.
She went to bed.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
What's going on here now? Select two elements which reveal the contradiction.
Strange, this story. If Mademoiselle Olsen is such a light sleeper, why didn't she tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham getting out of bed? She even made a point to tell me the opposite.
What would be the opposite?
That happens to me a lot.
What's the opposite of light sleeper? Someone who wakes up at the slightest sound, a very light sleeper. What would be the opposite, yeah? Think of the adjective light. What's the opposite of light? That's right. Heavy sleeper. But they just don't wake up, yeah? I have to keep interrogating people. Okay, right. So what's next? We've done this. Okay. Mrs. Hubbard, she's right-handed.
Fantastic.
Another one. Mitchell.
Nice. Voila.
That's it. I would ask Mr. Faucher, who's the barman, to pretend that there was a problem with the allergen forms. Allergen, I don't know what that means. And new ones must be signed. That way we can observe whether passengers fill out the new forms with their right or left hand. And I can ask him, the bartender guy, the barman, we can ask him to observe everybody. I think that's it, right? So maybe then we go to the... Ooh, hang on. Characters updated. Let's check. Joanna, Book, Dr. Constantine, right-handed, Mary, but you are... I am highly suspicious of you. This is the guy. This is the guy, the British Army guy. He's up to something. Look at the head on him, yeah? Look at the head on him. Dead. Caroline, who's the witness, she's Princess Dragomonov. Don't know this guy yet. Our boy Michelle. And Greta Olsen from the Valleys. Let's find the bar. There's the Italian fella. And there's the other guy. Look.
I'll keep an eye on them instead.
The Italian guy looks like he's right-handed. Not sure the other guy. Let's go talk to the bartender.
I'll observe her.
Writing with her right hand. Let's do that now. Oh. Okay. Dominant hand, mind map. Let's go talk to the bartender guy.
Monsieur Faucher, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
It is, of course, about the murder of Monsieur Ratchet. Can you
Play for a little bit
your
more, yeah?
movements last night?
I understand. Yesterday evening, I took a break at Vinkovsky station with Hotaru. We then went to our quarters in the staff accommodations, a section of the luggage car. Freya was there, reading, and I went to bed right after. Freya is there now, I think, and Hotaru is in the kitchen. They can verify my story.
What time was this?
11:30 p.m. or a bit after. The snow is beginning to fall heavily.
I see. Thank you. Can you write your address on this paper, please?
You want to pay me a visit?
Who knows, Monsieur Faucher?
Is that a threat?
He is right-handed, there can be no doubt. Are you a smoker?
I'm trying to quit, but yes. I'm now down to just 1 pack of cigarettes a week. If you're looking for a heavy smoker, you should talk to Hotaru.
1 pack a week is good.
Thank you, Monsieur Faucher. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Mr. Hotaru is the chef. The Japanese chef, yeah? All right. Hotaru smokes. He's a heavy smoker, room 302. Bartender, right-handed, smokes. Who's the vapor, everybody? Who's vaping? Fluffy. This is the big question. A vape liquid was found at the scene of the crime. We found that, I don't know what you call them, little vape containers, yeah? And then there was 12 stab wounds, which was kind of a frenzied attack, I think. Right-handed, right-handed, Right-handed.
I'm right again.
It's
That
pointing
happens to
towards
me a
the
lot.
British soldier fella. I never trusted him, everybody. Never trusted him. Okay, we got to keep interrogating. 2 out of 6. Spook, eating, drinking.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Okay, we're going to finish it there, everybody. It's coming up to 11:30 on a Friday night. It's time to go out and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I really like it. I really like the game. I really do actually like the game. It's a lot different from the previous Hercule Poirot game. but which is much more kind of, look for clues, link the ideas. This is like walking around. The graphics are much better. Of course, it's an update. It's 2023. It's a new game. Really good. I'm really happy I bought it. I think I'm going to finish it there. It's 11:30 on a Friday night. There's things to do and stuff to do, and I had a bit of a drama there where I spilled the fruit juice, but everything's okay. I'm going to leave you there. We're going to stop the game. We're going to have a think now. I am highly suspicious of Arth Buckle, whatever his name is, the guy with the scar across his head, the British soldier, and also like that he was always talking with the English teacher, Debenham, Ms. Debenham, and now you don't see them together. You know what I mean? So there's something very suspicious going on there, in my opinion. We have to wait for the detective, the cop, to recover, so to have a rest and recover, because I think she was drugged because of the residue of the stuff in the coffee, and or her coffee cup, and she passed out. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. It's Friday, the 3rd of January. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm working. We will do the next stream on Sunday morning. CET, Spanish, Central European time, yeah? So, like I'm saying, it's 11:30 now. So I'll do the next one. We're going to continue our journey. Not just our journey on the Orient Express, but our journey for the truth. That's right. We are going to get to the bottom of this mystery and definitely find out who killed little Daisy and stole Fluffy. And of course, is it like an act of revenge? You know what I mean? Like, is that what it's about? Because Ratchet Ratchet murdered the child? Because like his employees, Masterman, the secretary and the valet, like they're saying like, oh, he's very kind of shady, this guy, and he had people after him. He's American, but he's in Europe, and it seems like he's escaping stuff. So maybe it was a kind of, a crime of retribution, of revenge. I don't know. I was looking, we're on like chapter 3 or 4 of the game. There's 13 chapters. This is a really, really long game, but I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you are too. And again, please press like. If you haven't already, press subscribe. I'll see you soon, and we will continue not just our journey on the Orient Express, but our journey for the truth. And that's what's most important. Have a great weekend. I'll see you well, I'll see you whenever, but I will be back on Sunday morning here in Spain. Take care. Goodbye.